guitar riff.
Shows U.S. Representative James Talarico ahead of Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton by 5 points.
Hey, Lockhart, it's good to see y'all.
They are symbols of Ken Paxton's depravity.
It's voting time, so let's cut through the bullshit. Crooked Ken Paxton cheated on his wife. She's divorcing him on biblical grounds.
Right now, the all-important U.S. Senate race in Texas. This week, we're taking a look at some of the issues facing the candidates. From Ken Paxton not taking questions about topics coming up in the campaign. One in the New York Times about you acquiring properties worth
So, Jack, can we keep this to law enforcement today?
Well, I'm giving you the opportunity to answer the question.
I'd like to, if we're here with the sheriffs, I'd like to keep today to law enforcement.
I have a question.
We're going to get out of here. Thank you, guys.
I have a question.
Yeah, we're going to get out of here. Thank you.
Can we not have...
Texas, Democrats have dreamt about turning it blue. This time, the numbers actually support the idea that they may actually be able to do it.
Something just happened in Texas. The most corrupt politician in America just became the Republican nominee for the United States Senate.
Everyone knows who he is. He's been the most effective attorney general, and we think he's just a great guy. Get out and vote for Ken Paxton. He's going to win big, but you know what? Just in case it gets a little bit close, go out and vote.
The poll also found Talarico leading with independents and non-college educated voters, two groups Republicans have typically performed well with.
I'm an eighth generation Texan. I've been eating barbecue since before Ken Paxton's first indictment.
Now that's some numbers. That's some good numbers there.
That's good. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at them numbers. All right.
So if we've got Maine and we've got Texas, what else do we need to get control of the Senate?
Ohio, Michigan.
Michigan. We can't lose Michigan. And I'm so afraid. I mean, I'd hoped for Texas as gravy, but now I'm thinking we might need Texas to make up for Democrats blowing Michigan.
But that is why, if I lived 20 minutes north of here, I would vote for Stevens if I had to. But I'm in Ohio, not Michigan. So we need either Ohio or Michigan, right?
You would vote for Stevens?
If I was in Michigan, I would. If she ran against that goddamn maniac Republican, yes, I would.
No, but
he's talking about if she's the nominee.
Well, yeah, she's the nominee.
I was going to say, because Abdul made a really good point. He's like, right now she's got a crutch of $60 million worth of APAC money that they're going to pull out from under her as soon as she gets, if she gets, she's not going to have it. She's not going to have their support.
Because at the end of the day, they'd rather have Rogers. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. And so that they're going to pull the rug out from under her as soon as she gets the nomination. And the other thing is that Michigan has a really high number, I think, of Muslim people that voted for Trump, that thought that he was going to help. He was a friend of theirs. He was a friend of Palestine's.
Well, I'm for Abdul.
I don't understand why. I think Abdul, for starters, ought to release his tax returns. What's he hiding? Why is he releasing his tax returns? I don't understand.
No, he actually did.
Oh, did
he? He did. Yeah.
When?
She just wanted to say it. Yeah, he did it.
When did he do it?
During their debate, she was calling him out on it, and he's like, "We've released everything."
Did he release them after the debate, you're saying?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I want to see that then.
I thought he did, because it said that he had released everything. And I don't know why they're so worried about releasing stuff right now, but whatever.
It's exactly when they were having that hearing with Pam Bondi, and she said something about Reid Hoffman to Senator Whitehouse. And he had to go ask his staff, like, who the hell is Reid Hoffman? And did he make? And no, he hadn't.
Right.
She just wanted to poison the well. That was it.
Yep.
And that is all Haley Stevens wanted to do, is poison the well.
Well, I mean, if she lied, then that's the story.
Then they need to make it the story that he had already released someone.
Unless she didn't lie.
But in that debate, she didn't answer anything like concrete. she just attacked him constantly.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If she gets a nomination and Abdul supporters don't vote for her, we've lost the Senate. So fine.
Well, people think to take a page out of Mom Donnie's book and talk about the help that he's going to give to the people. And that's
Agri's going to vote for Paula Abdul.
Well,
I saw.
But now,
her
Agri,
at the
don't be so down on Democrats in Texas. Agri, did you look at the numbers here? We'll look at the numbers.
He's been saying that, or
in the game.
she, whoever Agri is, has been saying that all along.
Yeah, I know. Agri's the naysayer on Texas, but.
I think
I voted
to keep our hopes down a bit.
Yeah. Well, I think that the time is to get revved up. And then this is the most amazing, and I feel like this is going to happen nationally, don't you? I mean, putting Stephen Miller in charge of a racist war on Hispanics. Turns out you lose the Hispanic vote. Guess what?
Well, so my best friend in Texas is in her 80s, and she is Hispanic, and she's like, I never thought that he was people like me that have been here for generations. I told her that. And she would not believe me.
Yeah.
You know the worst thing about
just go for
Texas?
the illegal people that are here. Huh?
The worst thing about Texas is armadillos and sleeping bags.
We've got a new one with Zincrufer, and I'm running into that with my meat supplier. The cattle ranchers are getting
Carolyn's
killed.
in the house too. Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hello. Hi.
Good morning,
Hello.
Carolyn.
We want to get into Paxton here pretty quick before you leave. Could you stay a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. But now who we got here? We got somebody new.
Zincrufer. I mean,
Zincrufer.
between the water situation and Trump, the cattle ranchers are getting killed.
Yeah.
I can guarantee that ranchers are very pissed off at Trump.
Yeah.
Selling our wait a minute. Why are they selling? Why is this Trump's fault? What is happening? They're selling our cattle ranch for thousands.
Yeah, because he's bringing in meat. He wants to bring in meat from Argentina and stimulate their economy, not our economy.
Oh, okay, all right. But he loves the farmers. The farmers love him.
Right.
They've always been shipping in meat from Argentina, though. Maybe he just got to up the ante.
You know, they don't like Trump's policies, but they keep voting for him.
Yeah, that's right. Why do they do that?
I think it's just pure
Well,
old
they don't like his agricultural policies, but they like everything else. So they're getting hurt financially, but they still vote for him because they agree with all of his other crap.
A lot of it too is there's this thing that their identity, and I get this from my family. Oh, I'm a conservative, and I'm like, well, what does that mean? Well, I'm a conservative. It's like they can't even define it. I'm a conservative.
My whole thing is I would vote with who holds your closest beliefs. You know what I mean? Like what you believe we deserve as people. But
But they don't.
Carolyn, I want to get into Todd Blanche here. I got a little 30-second opener here for Todd Blanche discussion.
Todd Blanche.
Call your senator.
Opportunity today to
I like that.
Throw us some kind of bone.
Two Republican senators on the Judiciary Committee, Tom Tillis and John Cornyn, have hinged their yes votes for Todd Blanche.
He had no real answers for the Ghislaine Maxwell transfer and no real explanation for the improper redactions, checking a box so that he can get a promotion. Todd Blanche had an opportunity today to throw us some kind of bone.
That meeting that he had, I think Carolyn, your senator, North Carolina, he's the one that wanted Blanche to meet with the victims and hinged his vote on it. And it appears that meeting went so poorly, as this victim here described, that has not changed Tillis' votes. He's still on the fence. Is that the way you see it?
That's also my guess. I think all Blanche did was check off a box. I met with him. Okay, let's move on. But clearly he had no interest in really doing it, and that was apparent to the victims.
Yeah. And then the other issue is where he's losing Cornyn's support. And yesterday, Cornyn is demanding an actual written document that says what Sheldon Whitehouse calls the cop beater slush fund has been abolished. He wants it in writing, and he wants Blanche to sign it. I don't know why he doesn't insist on Trump signing it. But anyway, he's saying that he said tomorrow's the vote in the Senate Judiciary. He's saying he's not voting tomorrow for Blanche unless he gets a written signed agreement that slush fund is no more.
Well, that's smart. That's smart because we know that if they confirm him, then Blanche will do whatever the hell he wants to do.
Of course.
Because that's what he has done.
Yeah.
Even if he signs the paper, he'll just tear it up and throw it away if he gets nominated.
He'll say, fine, I don't.
This is
He'll
what
say,
Trump
fine,
wants
I want a
people
full
to
$2
do.
million now, or full $2 billion. He'll just change the dollar amount.
Now, I've got a prosecuting question, Carolyn. You work for DOJ. I know you were a federal prosecutor, of course, for 30 odd years, but it's actually a state question. Is there anything of this these things we're discussing, like maybe even this thing, where a state prosecutor could go after Blanche? And the reason I ask, of course, is we know Trump's going to pardon him. So just put out of your mind any federal prosecutions of Blanche going forward in the next administration, because he will pardon him. But that wouldn't cover him for state prosecutions.
But there would have to be a state crime.
I know. Is there any?
If you're talking
creative and think of any? Can you think of any?
Well, that depends on the state. That would depend on the state, and most of what it is doing is federal matters. So, there wouldn't be. Now, there have been some suggestions that the state bars should look at them, but that's still that doesn't really affect much at all. So, and I don't even know where Todd is licensed. I would assume
probably New York. I imagine New York. Yeah.
But that still wouldn't really affect much. I mean, even if they said he had committed misconduct, and DOJ has its own division to investigate misconduct, but as far as I can tell, they aren't doing anything. As soon as the administration came in, they got rid of the person who had been in charge of it for a long time. And from what I hear, they're not doing anything. So,
how would you sum up? I mean, from the DOJ, from a long time DOJ prosecutor background, and you signed that letter that opposing his nomination.
Yes.
That got a lot of circulation. Thank you for your service. Thank you for doing that. How would you sum up why did you all sign that letter? Why is it such a big deal that this guy not get confirmed as Attorney General to the DOJ community?
There are so many reasons, and forever the Department of Justice has been apolitical. Now there might have been, here and there, maybe something would pop up and there were complaints, but for the most part, it has been apolitical. In all of my 30 years, I never, ever had anyone suggest that we should prosecute someone or investigate somebody because of any political issues. And as far
or not prosecute someone.
Exactly. And it's anathema to anybody who has worked there. And it is so troubling to everybody who has spent time there and who was truly dedicated to the mission of the Department of Justice and adhered to all of those guidelines. And everybody I know is just horrified now at what Blanche has already done and what he could do if he became the Attorney General. Everybody thought it was bad with Pam Bondi, but we see that Blanche could be even worse. Blanche is smarter. Blanche is a lot smarter than Pam Bondi was. Pam Bondi had no federal experience, so she didn't know what she was doing. Blanche does have experience. He has pursued those cases and signed off on those matters that have targeted Trump's, so-called his enemies, the people he doesn't like. Blanche has supported that, and he has publicly said that he believes that Trump has the right to suggest who should be prosecuted and to go after his enemies. So, I mean, it's just so blatant. It's so blatant, and that's what horrifies everybody I know. So, we see the worst possibilities and believe that Blanche is capable of it.
And I just don't know if the general public gets this.
Yeah, I don't think so, because it is an issue that's peculiar to the Department of Justice. That that traditionally the Department of Justice has been apart from that, and not part of what the now that with certain administrations there is an emphasis on different areas, and that's to be expected. But here, where you're actually going after people that the president doesn't like, and that's different. That is just so different. So I can get on a tear about it.
It's worth tearing.
Mm-hmm.
And,
it's very.
And then, of course, I mean, the thing is, you've got these twin issues. The one that I made my 30-second piece for TikTok there that actually got a lot of traffic this morning and on YouTube. But I focused on Epstein because I think that slush fund and IRS thing is probably even more important, if anything, to what might cost him his nomination. But the Epstein stuff, I mean, it is outrageous. I mean, even like going back to the Maxwell deal. I mean, he obviously, made a deal with her to give her that cushy prison in exchange for her silence, it seems like.
Well, that's what it appears like. Yes. She's in a much better place than she was. And everything I have read about it from people at that prison in Texas, they say that she does get special treatment.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I can't believe they haven't gone ahead and pardoned her. I don't know what they're waiting for.
They're waiting for the midterms.
Yeah.
They don't want to pardon her before the midterms.
No, because that is a sore point with a lot of the MAGA crowd.
Yeah.
And if she gets pardoned, they will lose votes.
So 2028 probably 2028 after that election.
After the election.
Yeah.
She'll be one of his pardons when he's going out the door, or going into the bunker, I should say.
Yeah, going into the bunker.
He's going to write pardons for every single member of the White House staff.
Oh,
yep. Sure. I heard
and
that
his
too.
Family and his grandkids.
People have been paying him money to get pardons.
Yeah.
All I can say is he better sign every one of those damn pardons himself and not use an auto pen after we've heard all
Yep.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
And I want to see him. I want video of him signing every single one of them.
It is an oligarchy. I agree with you, Zinkufer.
Yeah, no, this is a new fella on the scene. Zen Cooper.
So are you in Oregon as well, or?
I have a question for Carolyn that maybe she can answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so the U.S. Justice Department, they're prosecuting an American for allegedly providing U.S. border authorities with a duress passcode that wiped the contents of the phone. It's software that comes with Google Pixel phones, and if you're under duress so that people can't kidnap you and steal your information, You tell them what it is, and it wipes your phone, so they can access the phone, but it wipes all the information off of it. And so they are going after this American for alleged destruction of data for using their password, and that's built into the phone software.
What?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
I'm like, it's built into the phone software,
Yeah,
and
but
I can
I
see.
haven't heard about it. I haven't heard
Yeah.
prosecuting somebody.
Yeah. So.
Huh? Why would they be after this? Is this?
Because
is this
they're
a-
doing it.
Huh.
They're doing it to
What-
people. They're doing it to a lot of people. This is
for using their passports on their phones?
No, there's a password on their phone. They're
Oh,
saying
password.
it's an American.
I got all mixed up because I thought you
No.
said passport.
No, there's an American, and they want they want to access their phone, and so they gave them the duress password. Like if somebody kidnaps you and they want to access your phone, so they can make a call and call for kidnap money or whatever, or access stuff on your phone. You give them the duress password, they can't access your phone, but it wipes all the information off while it's booting up, while it's coming in.
Huh.
And it's a feature. It's a feature on the phone. Google Pixel phones have it. It's a feature on this. It's in the software. And so they wanted this person's phone, they're an American, and they wanted their phone because they're going after people on their social medias now too, to try to get people to. So they asked, and he wiped the phone. He gave him the password that wiped the phone, and so now they're calling it destruction of evidence. Well, what evidence? What evidence? How do you know there was evidence? Isn't that a thing that you would have to know that this person had done something that involved that phone? Wouldn't you have to already have that information somehow?
That's what I call a rabbit hole.
I'll have to look for that.
I'm just very confused. It's like, because it seems like you can't just say, oh, there might be something on this person's phone and we're going to trap them with it. If you know what I mean?
Do you know where it's happening?
It happened at an airport. Did it say? Let's see. Did it say?
Okay.
It didn't say. It didn't say.
It's in Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah, it says the U.S. Department of Justice is prosecuting an Atlanta resident for allegedly using a phone's duress password to wipe its data during an airport border search. I'll have to study this.
So what Blue's saying is, if they don't know what's on the phone, how can they accuse you of destroying
Yeah. So
evidence?
isn't it illegal search and seizure basically?
Yeah, I'll have to study it and see. It happened January of 2025 , so that's been a while.
Yeah, but it's just now showing up in the media, so they're just now getting to it.
No, actually, Carolyn just found the story, Agri, in Atlanta, but Agri's accusing you of using liberal QAnon websites.
It was. I got it out of the Guardian from July 23rd of this year. So either it's happened.
Googled it.
So either it's happened again, or Guardian has just finally picked up on it. I don't know.
Does every phone have a duress password?
No, this is Google. This is Google Pixel password. Google Pixel phones.
I never heard of that. I didn't know that's.
I never heard of it.
But
they're always adding features to cell phones,
Yeah.
So, and I gotta say,
the one thing that what they don't add is making a phone call. I mean, they don't do anything to improve the quality of phone calls on your phone. You can make coffee and order dinner and everything, but you can't make a phone call.
Oh, who makes phone calls anymore?
Right. That's what gets me. I mean, there is no. It's just like batteries. There's been no improvement in the technology of cell phone calls and batteries since I was born. Seems like, I don't know.
That's their business. That's their business model.
Yeah.
As far as the legality, you have to remember that Trump doesn't obey the law. and he wants a Justice Department where everybody in the Justice Department ignores the law and does whatever Trump wants them to do.
Right.
And this thing you're talking about with the duress password, that's just one example.
Yeah.
And they're doing hundreds of things every day that we don't even know about that are breaking the law.
I'm surprised that he hasn't gone to Google, who changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico to America for him, to tell them to take it off of their software.
Okay, I'm still looking at it, and it appears that there was a hearing last week in Atlanta on this. That's why it would be in the news now.
Oh.
That was your office. You worked there, didn't you, Carolyn, in Atlanta, in the Atlanta DOJ? I mean, U.S. Attorney's Office. Is that right, Carolyn? Did we lose Carolyn? Oh. She was just talking. Here's something I caught in our neighborhood. The National Guard occupied our 7-Eleven.
Oh my!
Yeah, here's National Guard occupying our 7. This is 7-Eleven right around the corner from here.
What the hell for?
Well, I would just watch them and see if you can figure out what they're doing. I don't know.
Big gulps
I guess
are
they're
illegal.
going in there to get some Slurpees. But here's the part that here's 2 of them go in, right? They go in, and then the other 2 they station outside.
Are they using the potty?
And then basically intimidate. Do they have them in 7-Elevens? I don't know.
Probably not
I don't know. Are they using the potty? I don't know.
This is an operation. They're going after somebody.
Yeah,
What are they doing?
that's not casual going into 7-Eleven behavior.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So this isn't ICE. This is National Guard.
Yeah, these are National Guard. These are National Guard.
So posse comitatus. I mean, this isn't paramilitary. This is military.
Yeah.
So that's illegal.
Along these lines, there was a report this morning that the new push for ICE is at airports. They're dragging people coming into the country. If their visas expired or anything's wrong, they haul them off.
Yeah, because Stephen Miller's giving them a quota, and they got to fill those beds too.
You know, after that case we had here locally where they prosecuted this guy who was following the guard around and blasting Star Wars music. And we prosecuted the guy anyway. Was thrown out of court, and I think he actually ended up suing them and getting damages for it. But anyway, so I've started putting that to these clips I'm making of local. Makes it more fun, doesn't it?
Your mission, should you decide to accept that, is staking out the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I seem to have lost sound, but it appears that people are talking, but I'm not hearing anything.
Well, I couldn't hear you earlier.
We can hear you now, loud and clear.
I could hear you, Carolyn, but apparently you're not able to hear us. She's got
the satellite is working.
I know she's got that iPhone.
Also, and actually, Eggery might know since he's in Florida.
We got both winners. Both winners are here.
Well, Winter Lindy, we call Linda.
Linda, yeah.
Listen, Linda. Sorry, Linda.
Hey, I'll
Mark
give you a reason
Davis,
there.
Mark Davis, that's running for Congress, had the same thing done to him that Pete Buttigieg did yesterday. And he got arrested because he got arrested because when the deputies came to his house, they're saying that he hurt his children. Somebody called in with an anonymous tip. And so he got arrested.
Huh. Yeah. Okay, nasty. Winter, here I got an answer for you. Here's why I support Mayor Mondani right here. If this is what you call Nazi, getting people cheaper groceries.
Here's how it will work.
Daycare.
Once a month, our 5 city-run grocery stores will set prices for this core set of goods at 30% below typical retail prices. No exceptions, no gimmicks.
Ooh, that's dangerous Nazi
for the
stuff.
entire month.
30% discount on groceries.
fluctuations nor sticker
Yeah.
shock at the checkout line.
I cannot imagine the traffic in those stores. People will be lined up for 3 blocks.
A run on groceries there.
Oh my God, those places will be packed.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of
Then
Hitler's
there's
big deals.
child care so women can work,
Mm-hmm.
instead of staying home being barefoot and pregnant.
Yep.
I'm just barefoot.
Hitler grocery stores. They're Hitler grocery stores.
And filling potholes and getting the snow shoveled and bus fares and just bike lanes. Fixing bike lanes so they don't run over pedestrians anymore. Stuff
Bike
like
lanes are dangerous.
Eric Adams said he could not do that. He said he could not do anything about the bike lanes.
And all these people that call him a Nazi and stuff, why don't you go to New York? See the changes that are happening. Go live in it in a little bit. See the difference.
They're afraid.
They would be so scared because people would be brown and not speaking other languages beyond English. They would just blow their minds.
Intimidates them.
It would blow
That's the trouble with New York. All of those different languages.
It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite
David
things.
Funk.
I love it.
Hello, David Funk. David Funk. David, welcome. Talarico is the man you need.
I'll be right back. My mom's getting ready to leave, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Say hello to Mom. Carolyn, did you ever get your audio back? I wonder what happened to that.
Did she
got an iPhone?
Did she push the little microphone and make it stop talking?
No, because I usually see it. I usually see the microphone crossed out on my dashboard here if that happens. But anyway, all I know is she got an iPhone. We can blame it on Apple.
Well, I mean, the last couple of weeks, my service
Oh,
has
she's
dropped.
coming back.
Oh, here she is.
Yeah.
Now, are you there now, Carolyn?
I am. Yeah. I was still there, but I couldn't hear anything. So I went out and came back in.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes that's all it takes. Have you gotten that iPhone app that our platform here made for iPhones yet?
No, because I don't like doing it on my phone.
Oh, you're on your iPad?
I'm on my.
Are you using
my laptop?
Oh, are you using Safari?
I'm on Chrome.
Okay, then you're fine. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but I was on Safari.
Safari.
I went out and came. I switch it back and forth, and then I forgot which one I was on. But now I'm on Chrome.
They've got that. We've got that app for Safari that the platform here made that makes Safari work on here. But if you can just use Chrome instead, that.
I was on Safari and it worked to begin with, but then I quit hearing anything. So.
Yeah, the audio with Safari is real glitchy. Venter Linda, hey, they won't sell bodegas type typical. I'll be interested to see how that grocery thing works. I mean, I'll be curious to see how that works. It's very interesting.
No junk food.
Right.
I bet they have plenty of junk food in there.
But that's going to help a lot of people, You'd
think. Now here's the at my Dupont Circle, also in the neighborhood. I caught them and I also put them to the Star Wars movie. They're just standing around. This is all they do.
Good work if you can get it.
Do in the neighborhood. They just stand around and chit chat. I mean, they're real friendly.
So did anybody have a big gulp? Did anybody have a big gulp or something from 7-Eleven there?
I never saw them come out of the 7-Eleven. This is over at Dupont. This is a separate event here at Dupont Circle. And I just, they won't let you film them and talk to them. I mean, is the thing, which I guess that's Dupont Circle, the fountain at Dupont Circle right there.
Are they under orders for that?
I gather they are because in the
early
early days you could. So that's why I think, because I used to chit chat, not about anything political. I just ask them where they're from and things like that. And now they'll talk to you, but they won't let you film it.
How's the weather there? Stuff like that.
Yeah. And then they're going to
Here's
spend
how
the
they-
other thing that's happening here with the National Guard in DC is because they were spending so much money on the hotels where they were putting them. Now they're doing a deal for apartments to put them in. And this is the one in our neighborhood. This is where they're going to put them. This is the old Patterson Mansion. This is a real high end. This is going to be luxury digs here for these guys. I'm sure much better than the barracks they come from back in their states. And they're spending. They just signed a lease with the apartment company that runs this one and several others in DC. A $230 million contract to put the National Guard in all these apartments in DC. For what? I mean, that's what I don't understand is why.
Well, Trump is trying to normalize this. He wants these troops out in the street, but not doing anything. So people will come to accept the presence of military troops in their cities.
Yeah, he wants to get us used. You're right. I mean, and what he wants to get us used to seeing this. Guards at our 7-Eleven. Now, would you think twice about going in? I wouldn't like this if I was 7-Eleven, because if I wanted to go in there and get a Slurpee, I'm just going to wait and go later. I'm not going to go while they're standing there guarding the place. I mean,
I'm going to go to Wawa or someplace. I'm not going.
Yeah. It's very. It's got a cooling
chilling effect.
Chilling effect. That's what I was trying to say.
Chilling effect. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Chilling effect. And,
this is the way the grocery stores are going to work. Over in comments for you, Craig.
Oh, okay. We'll pull that up. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Yeah. So, but canned goods and dry and pasta and all that kind of stuff that.
Basic foodstuffs.
Yeah. Core goods. They're not going to let you buy cheese puffs.
Yeah.
30% discount.
Yeah, because that would undercut the bodegas and that would hurt everybody. But I love a bodega. And I love a bodega cat. Most of them have cats. I love it.
So you go to the grocery stores, you get your real food, then you go to bodegas and you get your junk food, your lottery tickets, your cigarettes, alcohol, everything.
Yep. And play with their cat.
Well, that's where they make their money.
Well, he ought to privatize through the city the Dollar Generals, then that's what it sounds like.
Are much nicer than Dollar Generals.
Nash wrote us a nice piece here on trailmix.cc. Getting back to the paramilitary force, I thought he laid it out pretty good, and it's gotten to where you can actually do the Hitler comparison now, and people don't call you crazy. It used to be when you made the Hitler comparison to this stuff, they'd call you crazy, but now I think most people are starting to agree with it.
Yeah, they say, "Oh, you're overreacting." I've been told I'm overreacting for a year and a half, 2 years. It's like, no, I'm not.
Sometimes the boy who cried wolf was actually right. There actually was a wolf.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I highly recommend get over on trailmix.cc and read what human generated. This is human generated. Nash right here for us. Trailmix.cc. Everybody on here who wants to talk to us offline over there. That's where we do. Where we do what we do.
24
Did you see where I verified that woman yesterday was not Mary Barra?
No, because you know what? I watched later, and that's right. Oh no, yeah, we did clarify. Nash found that. Nash and I at the same time, he looked it up on Google, and then I just uploaded the photo to Gemini Pro and said, "Who is this?" I didn't even know if it'd work, and sure enough, man, I uploaded that photo, and 3 seconds later said, "Oh, that's Lisa McCain, Congressman Lisa McCain." It just looked at the photo and told me who it was, which is a little scary. But.
Well, I saw Mary Barra speak, and she had eyeglasses on. This other woman didn't, and she was 3 inches shorter too.
Yeah, so that woman did turn out not to be the GM CEO.
So do we think the newest picture from Proof of Life of McConnell is another Photoshop? John?
Oh, yeah, we ought to run that through the detector.
Oh, Rebellious
Yeah.
Renee has some wonderful photos of Mitch McConnell.
Oh, that's right. She did. Yes. I meant to put that up.
Something's got to be done. This egg's got to crack. I'm sick of it. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Here we go.
Andy
These were
Beshear,
great.
if anybody listening knows Andy Beshear, please contact Andy Beshear and tell him to hold a damn special election.
Oh, well, he just went on. He just posted this morning about it right here.
Is he
And that's the
going
challenge.
to?
Anybody can put out an official statement, but again,
he's,
I hope everything's okay, that he's competent to serve. But
he sent him an official governor letter saying, "Prove you're alive." Basically,
Well, he did that before.
He's laying the groundwork.
He did that a week and a half ago too.
No, he just said he just sent the letter.
Prove that to their constituents isn't a big or a heavy lift. It's not being invasive. You're one of 2 U.S. senators that are supposed to represent Kentucky and Washington. Just talk to the people. Well, the challenge that I have.
McConnell's going to plead the Fifth
Amendment.
Amendment.
Exact information that you have. Now, it's been 6 weeks, and we've
Like
had
Fauci did 100
2 formal
times this
statements
He's explaining here
and 2
why
pictures.
he's not
6
what
weeks
his
away from work.
process.
That's a pretty significant thing. And so I don't think it's a lot just to say, if you're communicating with your staff, communicate with the public. In the end, he doesn't work for the staff. He doesn't work for the Senate. He works for the people of Kentucky. And I'm not trying to pile on with all this stuff that's out there. All I'm trying to do is ask the bare minimum. And it raises the concern that he might not be able to meet the bare minimum.
He needs to.
And if that's true, then
He's never
yes,
going to be
Kentucky,
president.
would need a resignation. It would ultimately need a replacement.
Andy Beshear will never be president. He is too weak. He needs to hold a damn special election and force McConnell to go to the courts.
Which he cannot legally do under the circumstances. But I still agree with you, because if we've learned anything from Trump, don't wait for it to be legal. Just do it.
Just do it. Exactly.
Even if it's not legal.
Just do it, because it forces hand.
And let him go to court.
Yeah. Because August 4th or 5th, we're going to get he didn't make it after all. They're going to wait a couple days until after, so it's not right on the 4th, but it's going to be, he didn't make it after all, when it's too late.
Yeah, I'm convinced Mitchell, he's either on life support, or he's in a coma, or he's dead.
Yeah.
That's why he can't speak.
All they've let on is that he's in rehab now.
But the thing is, when they said he was in rehab, they forgot to take away his security detail from the hospital. They've said, so it was outside like a decoy at the hospital. So
yeah, that might be a ruse.
But then they put out the statement, he's not. When that lady went in looking for him, they're like, they moved him to rehab. Well, then why didn't they move his security detail to the rehab center?
Yeah.
It's extremely.
They forgot that part.
I don't think he's in
like
rehab.
he's in hospice, not rehab.
I think he's either still in the hospital on life support, or he's dead.
I think he's in the morgue.
I think Jamie hit it right. I think he's in hospice, probably.
Hospice. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Vinter, the new one isn't real. I haven't been in the whole video where she folds the cardboard out together and takes it with her. Yeah. Now, did y'all see any old dumbass yesterday at Lindsey's funeral? I mean, he was just dumbass all over the place. He was in total dumbass mode. Listen to this, right?
He's never met a war he didn't love.
And then Hannity gets up right after him and basically
it contradicts him.
What he had just said.
He's extremely hawkish. I will tell you, he never saw a war that he didn't like. Lindsey.
Can you imagine saying that at somebody's funeral? I mean,
from Trump, I can, but nobody else.
Can you imagine? I mean, I just
and we now have film of Marco Rubio watching Trump sleep, so he can't say that anymore.
Yeah. But then anyway, he listened to Hannity afterwards.
He was extremely hawkish. I will tell you, he never saw a war that he didn't like.
Lindsey, he was often unfairly characterized as a warmonger.
which Trump had just done 2 minutes earlier.
I've heard that false criticism a lot. It's not true.
Goddamn phony.
The truth was the opposite.
You know, that sums up the whole Fox.
He wasn't just
the truth is the opposite.
But actually, Trump was actually telling the truth there, because we have the video of him talking to Bibi.
That's the thing. I mean, actually, he's the one telling the truth. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I just love. Can you imagine saying this?
He was extremely hawkish. I will tell you, he never saw a war that he didn't like.
Hannity reminds me of when Bill Clinton eulogized Richard Nixon and he praised upon him after praise. What a great man he was.
Oh, yeah. He had the Republicans in tears. Yeah, that was something. That was kind of a neat service, actually. I remember that.
Well, compared to Trump, Nixon was George Washington.
Yeah.
Well, you know, at least he had some feathers in his cap. He did a lot of good things along with all the shitty things he did.
Yeah, and actually, let's see, where are our numbers here on that? Yeah, let's see. See, now Trump just dropped down to 34 in the Economist YouGov poll yesterday, which is new low. He's reaching a new low every poll, it seems like. So this was out of date. So Trump's down to 34. So he's well below. This was Carter's number the weekend before he lost re-election, 37. So he's 3 points below Carter now, and he's bearing down on Nixon. This was Nixon's number the day before he resigned. And so that's
what were the other 22 like non-committal or something? The other two, that's only 78 there. What happened to the other 22?
Oh, there's always don't know or don't care or drunk.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And
don't want to say.
Yeah. And but I just say, I mean, he's just 10 points away from Nixon now.
How is that possible? He's done so much worse than Nixon.
I know, that's what everybody says. Yeah. How's it still 34? Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Well, Nixon lost the support of his own party more than Trump has. Trump still got his goddamn sycophants running the show, you know. And Nixon was losing his rapidly. Matter of fact, Barry Goldwater was one of them.
Our midterm campaign message: don't forget the 3 C's. We're fighting against cost, chaos, and corruption. Cost, chaos, and corruption.
It's all going to be all right after the midterms. It's going to be better.
Maybe not.
I know, Nash. I knew you were coming after me for that.
I know. I'm a pessimist. I'm sorry.
I know it. I knew you was
going
to come
after me. My motto in life is absurdist optimism. I'm optimistic even when it's absurd.
The witches all got their voodoo dolls out. They're doing their best.
Well, in the military planning, they say hope for the best, but plan for the worst.
Yeah.
Chuck Schumer's going to get his come to Jesus moment, and he's going to turn things around. Right, Nash?
Right. Yeah, he's.
We'll see.
Schumer and Jeffries and all of them that have lost the thread and think that the AIPAC train is going to keep them going forever. And AIPAC is now trying to hide their money. They've got all these other little organizations, and there's a whole list of things it's like to look for to make sure it's not really AIPAC money.
By the way, I don't think Chuck Schumer will change his stripes until he's dead.
No, I don't think so either.
So
what about this Ken Martin fiasco where somebody was an imposter using his name and got all that money from the Democrats? And they only it was only 29,000, which is like nothing to those people, but they only got 7,000 of it back. The rest of it, the scammer.
I saw that. Yeah.
And Ken Martin is taking a bunch of hell for that. Even though he wasn't the one that did it.
Think about folks not voting.
I think this guy handled that.
Cost of a politics.
How he handled that endorsement.
And when you don't think that your vote's actually going to shape anything, because guess what? Like, you're voting for options that are funded by the same exact corporations and you don't see it function in your life, then what we're teaching people is that actually, despite what you might be told, that doesn't matter anyway. And none of us are here because we believe that. We're here because we believe it does matter, but
I don't know. I just whichever one of them wins the nomination, I hope the other side gets to work in the general. That's my worry. I don't.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Winning the damn general, because we can't lose Michigan. Cannot lose Michigan.
Well, the other thing is, we can also, while we're doing that, is push them and make sure that they don't. If the corporate Dem wins the primary, make sure that they don't
this Republican
turn Republican, completely Republican. Like they don't pull a Fetterman, put it that way.
But if if Talarico could pull it out in Texas, that could at least that'd get us back to square one if we lose Michigan. But still, I'd love the gravy. I'd love Texas to be our gravy. But anyway, here's a little more on this poll that just came out.
If you're a Texas Republican, you are not liking what you are seeing in this latest polling out from the Texas Public Opinion Research. It shows Democrat James Talarico leading Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton by 5 percentage points, 45 to 40%. It's the largest lead of the campaign so far. And here is why Republicans are paying very close attention, because Talarico is not just winning overall, he's winning among several key voting blocks. He has a wide margin among Latino voters. Republicans won Latinos last election cycle here in Texas. He's leading among independent voters, and most importantly, he's built up a lead among working class Texans without a college degree. That is a voting bloc that Republicans have relied on historically to win statewide races. Now, it's important to remember this is just one poll, and about 14% of voters in this poll still say they remain undecided. But with less than...
I mean, how can you be undecided at this point unless you're just drunk?
Yeah.
Still, it'll be the upset of the century if he wins, because they just never win down there. But
most people don't read the news. Most people don't read the news. They might hear the news on the radio. Some of them watch Fox News, but they don't read newspapers anymore. They don't follow politics. The political scientists have noted that most people, or a great number of people, don't make up their minds until about 2 weeks before the election.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when the dirt usually comes out, if anything.
And the other thing that political science has always showed since ever I've started following it is the biggest driver in getting a non-voter to vote, to participate, is if someone they know asks them to. If someone they actually know.
Oh yeah, I got my Republican boyfriend in Texas to vote for Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Yay.
I mean, it's a bigger driver than ads or mailers or anything.
Well, here in Ohio, I'm not optimistic, but I'm hopeful because John Houston is slipping and Sherrod Brown is holding his own and gaining very slightly. So I think he's got a very good chance to beat this Republican billionaire, one that, he took all that money from Lex Wexner and Ohio State and all that. So I think that, I think Sherrod Brown's got a really good platform. I'm very hopeful. I'm still not optimistic because this is Ohio and it's very red. It used to be purple. It used to be blue, but now it's not.
It did. I worry about some of these other states that we used to rely on.
Do they understand? I still don't think enough is being made of the billionaires getting tax cuts while your services for your grandparents in nursing homes, on Medicaid, and all the, all the stuff is getting cut, and they're not going to find out about it until after the midterm. I think they need to do big ads about this is what's coming down the road because this is what Republicans voted for.
Yeah, I feel bad for all the people who are in assisted living and in nursing homes that need help.
Oh, yeah, my dad's assisted living got bought out by a private equity company, and pretty much everybody that's not on Medicaid anymore, because after you spend down, then you're on Medicaid, and that's all you've got left. So the people that still have money, it's costing them so much that they've moved out.
Yeah. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome.
Oh, well, who we got here?
Rhonda Bailey. She said this channel's new to me.
Oh, hello, Rhonda Bailey.
She's in Corpus Christi. Woo!
Oh, you're in Texas. Where are you now? Don't tell me you're undecided. I hope not.
I don't think she is because they're doing they do a
Talarico
protest
or-
every Saturday.
Yeah. So are you a Talarico? Are you a Talarico or what are you, Rhonda? Anyway,
Hey, Blue, do they
A
take control of,
Talarican?
did they
Is that
take
what you're
control of
saying?
your the bank account when he went into assisted living? Did they take over his finances and seize his bank account? Who? The people at the assisted living corporation.
Take over the bank? Well, a lot of times you have. I mean, it's voluntary. In some cases, I think, or maybe some of them require it. Maybe I don't know.
But private equity is buying out nursing homes.
Yeah.
Well, see, when my uncle was in, my cousin actually took him in the last years of his life because he had a lot of money and they were going to take over all of his assets to keep him in that nursing home.
Oh, they
And
do
so
that.
they pulled him out of there.
They do that anyway.
Rhonda, you get you a T-shirt, Rhonda. Blue will send you one. She sent me this one. Get Blue to send you one.
We were trying to get my grandma's house ready to sell so she could stay in the nursing home when she actually died. And so when we sold the house, a chunk of that money had to go to the nursing home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not all of it, though, huh?
No, just a chunk. I think it was like $22,000 went to the nursing home.
Well, that's a bargain these days.
Yeah, that's
a lot of MAGA people are going to get really, really worried because, or not worried, they're going to be frantic because their grandparents or whatever are going to be kicked out of nursing homes because they don't have Medicaid anymore, and you're going to have to bring grandma home, grandma who needs 24-hour care.
And guess where those states are? There, it's like Mississippi and Alabama.
The red states.
That's going on right now.
They have filial. Not every state has filial laws where you have to actually you're required by law to take care of your parents and your children and your grandparents and your siblings.
But of course, they rigged that. Those Medicaid cuts don't kick in until after the midterm.
Which is why I'm saying the Democrats need to be making noise about this stuff.
See, and that's why, like, my mom and stepdad did a trust. So if we do have to put them in a home, it comes from the trust. It doesn't go from anywhere else.
Yeah, Rhonda, come over to trailmix.cc. We just do this for an hour, and then the rest of the time over on trailmix.cc, we keep the conversation going, and it's easy to comment, very easy.
Indivisible is a progressive Democratic group.
Yep.
Now they were one of the organizers of No Kings, right?
Well, I'm not sure what the relationship is, but
I think they were one of the organizers.
Yeah, No Kings is a coalition of all these different groups.
Yeah, and Indivisible. And I've been looking. Does anybody know what happened to No Kings, or do they have nothing?
I think they just haven't planned anything until after midterms. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
They do.
Email them, Craig. Be like, I used to be this person, and I'd like to know.
I'm holding you responsible, Katie.
Oh, cheese and rice.
They do local demonstrations. There are No Kings demonstrations every week in Maine in different places, like 6 or 7 different places.
And protests happen every single day in Minnesota. They are still protesting at Whipple. So that hasn't stopped.
And reminder, you can protest from home every day by calling your representative and senators.
Exactly.
224-3121.
Oh my God.
That's the wrong one.
Ron Paul needs to leave Fauci the fuck alone.
What are they doing? I don't understand that. I mean,
He released these.
Yeah, I know
diary
that.
entries.
My question is, why are they doing it? I mean, I don't understand.
Well,
why
it's
they're
because he wants to go after Fauci for some reason, and so now he says that he's going to hold Fauci in contempt because Fauci pleaded the Fifth
all the way through. I watched it this morning for 20 minutes, and Fauci wouldn't say a damn thing.
Nope.
He took the Fifth on every question.
Every single one.
Is that right?
Yep.
That's funny.
Well, that way they can't, concoct something and trip him up on something and say, "Oh, you lied under oath," because we worded something a certain way.
Oh, and also his lawyer was ejected.
It's all about this Wuhan lab in China.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, they're trying to fire up the anti-vaxxers to go out and vote in the midterms. That's what this is all about.
Well,
but here's the thing: all the Maha people are anti-vaxxers, but the Maha people are also against glyphosate and all the crap that's going on with that. So what are they going to do?
I don't know. They all want to go back to 2020 and go after everybody during 2020 during the pandemic, even though it was this asshole who told people to inject them with bleach to get rid of COVID. Like, really?
Yeah.
There were some people who actually did that. There were people who actually did that and got very, very sick.
You know why Blanche is going to get confirmed? Because they confirmed that Jay, what's his last name, for DNI yesterday.
I don't know. Yeah, you might be right, but I think there's more on this guy to hang on to. That.
Yeah.
Well, it's all up to Cornyn and Tillis, or either one of them. I mean, actually, we only need one of them to bolt.
Well, since they only need one of them, I'm probably wrong.
Well, but that's just the committee vote. See, I mean, once it goes to the full Senate, that's where he might pull it out. But that's where he could pull it out if it goes if they get. And even if the committee votes against him tomorrow, they've got ways to get it to the full Senate anyway. It just wouldn't have the recommendation of the committee. So anyway, tomorrow's worth winning, but it wouldn't end it. At some point, he would have to just withdraw him or something. But anyway, call you, Senator. Votes tomorrow. What's that number, Blue? No, I've got it on the screen here. 224-2121.
202-224-3121. Yep, there you go.
All right.
I'm calling right now.
All right. I meant to do it. Well, I tell you what, tomorrow we'll call during the show. I forgot to do it.
Who do we want to call during the show?
All right, trailmix.cc, folks. Get over there and we're going to
Donald Trump. Thank you for your attention to this matter! Exclamation point.
You can always call John Thune, and you can always call. But you can call.
Well, or call Tillis and Cornyn and thank them for holding up. Thank them.
Yeah.
And I called.
That would be a good one.
I called.
Give them some support. Yeah, give them some support. Rhonda, thanks for showing up, Rhonda. We appreciate you having here. We quit at noon every day, and we'll be back here at 11 a.m. If you want to get an email, send us. You can sign up for that. But anyway, go to trailmix.cc, Rhonda, and keep up the conversation. Here's our little video. This is what
and go vote in your primaries if you're in Michigan or Minnesota. Please do it.
Happy full moon.
This is what we call in the video content creation world a call to action video.
Todd Blanche had an opportunity today to throw us some kind of bone.
2 Republican senators on the Judiciary Committee, Tom Tillis and John Cornyn, have hinged their yes votes for Todd Blanche.
He had no real answers for the Ghislaine Maxwell transfer and no real explanation for the improper redactions, checking a box so that he can get a promotion.